Hey, baseball fans, this is Chris Singleton, and welcome to MLB The Show.
Inside the Show with your host, Justin Ole. Inside the Show. Here's your host, Justin.
Cruising down the street in my 6'4". Got the window.
John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. We'd like to welcome those just tuning in on the show for a live look-in. You're right on time. Nick Castellanos will bring the middle of the order to the plate here in the ninth. Down just a run.
In today's game, outs are valuable, so guys aren't just willing to give themselves up to advance a runner. They're trying to drive him in as well.
Laser could be extra bases. Around third. He'll score, and the Phillies tie the game. It's 4-4.
Huge game-tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Josh Harrison getting ready to hit. Foul ball. Go ahead run in scoring position, nobody out. And a pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field, and they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
New pitcher for the Braves, Raisel Iglesias. He's pitching on 2 days rest. So a change being made at first base. And here's the pinch runner, Edmundo Sosa. So runners at the corners, nobody out. Now it's the DH, MJ Melendez. Bunts it back towards the pitcher. Throw on to Olsen. One away as the second run of the inning scores.
Well, the safety squeeze can be tough to defend, especially with a good runner at third. You can't risk trying to be overly aggressive and make a play at the plate and give up that easy out at first.
So up next, Johan Rojas. And a swing and a miss.
A couple sliders away gets that hitter to really start looking and even leaning out over the plate. Very susceptible for the two-seamer here. Let's see what he throws.
Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
I'll tell you this, that's going to go on that pitcher's highlight reel.
Out to short, Arcia. Zips it across, and there's 2 down. And now it's Alec Bohm. Hard hit, right side. White on to first. That ends the frame. Now into the ball game on defense, Edmundo Sosa. He'll play second. So now a pinch hitter, Ronald Acuna Jr. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
The tying run at the plate. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
That cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss. It wasn't a great location by any means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle, so I'd say he fooled him with just enough of that late action.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Up the middle. Over to first. Braves down to their final out.
Well, it's a nice forehand stop. Kept the ball from getting to the outfield, but he had a little trouble getting rid of it and had to take an extra step, which cost you some time. But he recovered, made a good, strong throw, and he still got the out.
0-1 now. Way out front for strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Smoked on the ground to second. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Phillies finish off a 4-game sweep.
Well, with this 6th win in a row, all of a sudden, you start to look around up and down the lineup, to your left, to your right as a player, and you say, you know what, we're good. We may have had some tough times earlier on, but this is a good team, and you start to expect this kind of play out of yourselves. We'll see if this translates into a longer winning streak than it is right now.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious